Today's topic, heredity and evolution. Earlier, we have discussed various terms like genes, chromosomes, DNA, genotype, phenotype, F1 generation, F2 generations. Now we are going to continue with our topic. Like we have discussed earlier, variations are simply mean changes. That means the accumulation of differences within the species in the individuals, called as variations. The significance of a variation shows up only if it continues to be inherited by the offspring for several generations. That means if variations continues to the next generation, then only it's significant. Then only it will be beneficial. Otherwise, it will be lost in coming generations. वेरिएशंस वही आगे कंटिन्यू कर पाती है जो इनहेरिटेड हो, यानी जो जीन्स में चेंजेस हो. Only those changes can be passed to the next generations. Otherwise, changes occur in the somatic cells or other kind of changes will be lost. The great advantage of variation to a species is that it increases the chances of its survival in a changing environment. Like we have discussed earlier also, environment keeps on changing. Like we can feel that the temperature is increasing day by day. So that is the kind of change which is happening day by day. So if variations would not occur, then the species will be lost. So variations are very important for the continuity of species, for the survival. So जैसे जैसे अगर environment में change हो रहा है तो species में भी change यानी variations आती रहती है ताकि नई species generate होती रहे अगर पुरानी खत्म होती जा रही है तो. That means variations are important for increasing chances of survival as well as the continuity of the species. Now, transmission of traits, or we can call it heredity. The characteristics or traits of parents are transmitted to their offspring through genes present on their chromosomes during the process of sexual reproduction. Like we have discussed, that whatever traits, whatever characters an offspring have, that is just because of the genes, that is just because of the DNA which offsprings get from their parents. तो किसी भी trait का कारण होता है genes और वो genes कहाँ से मिलते हैं parents से. So the gamete formations which occur in the parents and the passage of these gametes in the formation of new offspring, that is zygote formation during sexual reproduction, is responsible for transmission of these genes. Yani sexual reproduction is the process by which genes are transferred from parents to their offsprings. And genes, they always work in pairs. Like we have discussed while discussing important terms, that alternate forms of a gene is known as allele. और जैसा कि हमने पहले भी डिस्कस किया था, genes कभी भी अकेले present नहीं होते, they are always present in pairs. Out of this pair, one copy of the gene comes from the one parent and other from the other parent. That means female से एक copy आती है, male से another copy, and they both combine during sexual reproduction. So in other words, we can say that for every trait, there is a pair of genes. हर एक trait के लिए एक pair of genes होते हैं. कभी भी कोई भी gene single present नहीं होता. It is always present in pair. So it may be a dominant and recessive pair, or maybe both dominant or both recessive, but always present in pair. And each parent passes only one of the two genes of the pair for each characteristic. और एक parent एक gene pass करता है किसी भी एक characteristic के लिए, यानी एक mother से आता है तो दूसरा father से. Then it forms a pair of genes. Though the offspring inherits two genes for each trait from its parents, but the trait shown by the offspring depends on which inherited gene is dominant of the two. Okay, like we have discussed the terms of dominant and recessive. अभी हमने डिस्कस किया कि हर एक ट्रेट, हर एक कैरेक्टर जो भी ऑफस्प्रिंग में हमें नजर आता है या शो करता है, दैट इज बिकॉज ऑफ द जीन्स which it inherits from its parent. तो जो जीन्स है उसकी वजह से ही वो ट्रेट होता है जो उसको उसके पेरेंट्स से मिलता है, लेकिन कौन सा जीन एक्सप्रेस करेगा, कौन सा जीन की वजह से ट्रेट आएगा, दैट डिपेंड्स ऑन द डोमिनेंट और रिसेसिव। तो अगर इनहेरिटेड जीन डोमिनेंट है तभी वो एक्सप्रेस करेगा, रिसेसिव है तो वो एक्सप्रेस नहीं करता। सो ऑफस्प्रिंग्स inherits two genes for each trait, but whatever trait it gets, it is just because of the gene, whether it is dominant or recessive. Dominant है तो उसी के अकॉर्डिंग ट्रेट होगा, रिसेसिव है तो वो एक्सप्रेस नहीं करेगा. So it totally depends on the kind of gene it inherits from its parent. Now genes, when a male gamete fuses with a female gamete during fertilization, they make a new cell called zygote with a full set of genes. Like we have discussed, one set of chromosomes, one set of genes comes from male gamete, another from the female gamete, and they both fuses to get a complete set during fertilization. So fertilization के बाद जो zygote formation होता है, that means the offspring that is having the complete pair. और उस पेयर में से एक कॉपी आती है मदर से तो दूसरी फादर से, या एक आती है फीमेल गैमेट से तो दूसरी मेल गैमेट से. Now this zygote grows and develop to form a new organism or new offspring from the parents. और इस offspring में कैसे characters है, कैसे genes है, which are coming from the parents. Now the two genes or the pair of genes responsible for a particular characteristic are always present on the corresponding positions of the pair of chromosomes. So we have discussed कि आपके जो pair of genes है, जो एक father से आ रहा है, एक mother से आ रहा है, they are not like कि एक ऊपर होते एक नीचे, they are present at the corresponding position. यानी mother में भी और father में भी genes की location same रहती है. That's how they form pair during fertilization. Now rules for inheritance of characters or traits. This is what we are going to discuss now, how these characters or traits get inherited or which of these traits would express. That basically follows some rules which were given by a mathematician known as Gregor John Mendel. He has given some rules which are very important to understand inheritance, which we will do in next class. Thank you.